Good evening, I'm Dan Hagan.
And I'm Jessica Jukic. Various Wisconsin studies estimate that immigrants make up over 40% of the dairy industry employees, and one worker told the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel that he estimates 90% of immigrant workers are undocumented.
Senator Tammy Baldwin kicked off a campaign tour this morning with a stop at a Merrill dairy farm, highlighting what she's working on for rural Wisconsin and immigration reform.
Live from
Hans Breitenmoser received a call a week ago to see if he would host Senator Tammy Baldwin on his farm. He said yes.
If you've got an opportunity to speak one-on-one with your federal representative, regardless of your politics, you're a fool not to.
Breitenmoser took Baldwin on a tour of his 500-cow farm in Merrill, advocating for antitrust legislation, climate action, and immigration reform. Many dairy farms rely on foreign workers.
So, yeah, we need immigration policy because the fact of the matter is the dairy industry ceases to exist without foreign labor. That's a fact.
Earlier this year, the Senate was set to pass legislation to hire more border agents and asylum judges and buy more drug detection equipment. But Donald Trump told Republicans not to vote for it, frustrating Senator Baldwin.
We had a very strong border bill, and when Donald Trump told his minions, I'd rather have chaos for my campaign than fix this problem, it died.
Baldwin said Trump's proposal of mass deportations doesn't make sense to her.
What does make sense is passing the bill that they tanked and starting to process these cases. When somebody seeks asylum, there's a process. International law applies that we have to give appropriate hearing. If they can prove that they are eligible for asylum, then there's a path. If they can't, then they're going back home.
Breitenmoser said a strong agriculture economy relies on immigrants, including his parents who came to this farm from Switzerland 50 years ago. Breitenmoser was thankful for the opportunity to have a conversation with Baldwin about the future of dairy farms and rural America and endorsed her in her run for Senate.
Especially when we've got a senator here that understands rural America, that gives a rip about rural America.